Take you to this. The European Union is announcing support for South Africa's green hydrogen agenda in Pretoria. There you have the Minister of Electricity and Energy. Let's listen in.
Just energy transition, we've always made the point that it is important that in the conversation and our roadmap towards achieving a just energy transition, that we are able to account and also accommodate the socio-economic impact of the just energy transition. That we should go beyond just the energy trilemma, that of energy access, which has got two components, availability and also affordability. The second leg of the trilemma is to speak to energy sovereignty, and the third leg of the trilemma is that of sustainability. In the South African context, we are also adding a fourth dimension, and that's why we are referring to it as a quadrilemma. We want to add the issues around the socio-economic impacts of the actions that we are taking. It is important that as we elevate some of this socio-economic impact, it must not be misinterpreted as a reversal of our commitment to ensuring that we achieve a just energy transition, but simply localizing the dimension of the just energy transition so that we are able to offer it South African characteristics. We are able to preserve jobs. We are able to ensure that there's new skills that can participate in the new and reimagined economy. And the conversations we are having with the European Union simply seek to ensure that we give a concrete meaning to those commitments. And then we have, as a country, articulated our ambition to ensure that we take advantage of one of the new emerging frontiers, that of green hydrogen. We think that green hydrogen provides some of the best opportunities for the country to reindustrialize, given the fact that we are sitting on significant mineral endowments in our country, our ability to beneficiate locally, and our ability to access more lucrative markets, the European Union being one of those markets. The European Union stands ready to meet its own targets, and as part of that, a greater degree of appetite to pay a premium in relation to green hydrogen. We are sitting on significant endowments, and we want to exploit those endowments for the benefit of the South African economy, but also to help our partners to meet their own targets in relation to cleaning their economy as the European Union. We have had this conversation on how best to support our efforts in the exploitation of green hydrogen. And I think this announcement will go a long way in helping us to realize those ambitions. And we do know that within the totality of the efforts that the European Union is putting in place is the introduction of the carbon border adjustment mechanism. So the conversation with the European Commissioner, Ms. Simpson, was to articulate some of the issues that, in our considered opinion, require some degree of consideration and attention. Of course, the European Union has already taken a position, but I think what is encouraging from the discussion and conversation is an appreciation of that which we are trying to solve as South Africa and the economy. So I think it's important that we are able to lift some of those elements for the consideration of the European Union. So the point I'm making is that we have had an all-rounded discussion, not just limited to green hydrogen, but the broader issues around the political economy of energy, and also the implications and impact of a just transition to our various economies, the European Union on one side and South Africa on the other. The conclusion we have arrived at is that it is in our common and collective interest that we should work together, that this is a symbiotic relationship, a mutually beneficial relationship, and in our considered opinion with the Commissioner and her esteemed delegation, is that we must find ways of achieving win-win solutions. And we are confident that the continued engagement, robust discussions we are having at a technical level and also at a political level can only serve to ensure that first we improve this relationship and the relationship is productive to all of our people. So I want to take this opportunity to once again thank Commissioner Simpson for having taken time together with the esteemed delegation. Her Excellency, the Ambassador, is also part of the people here and part of the discussion that had ensued. So thank you very much in anticipation, Commissioner Simpson, for having made time. And we have committed on behalf of the South African people to continue to nurture, strengthen and build this relationship because we have everything to benefit both sides. So I want to take the opportunity to invite you and to come and share with us this much awaited announcement. Commissioner Simpson.